So this is the Viking board game, the King's Table. That's what it means. Hnefatafl or Hnefatafl. It's open to discussion how to pronounce it, I guess. But it's basically a very simple board game. You have the king with the his white soldiers here in the center, and you have 4 teams of these darker colored soldiers here. And now the goal for the king and his soldiers is to get the king into one of the corners here, or this corner here, and the attacking teams want to capture the king. So the board itself can easily be made. It's you have 11 squares on each side, and these are just twigs. The black ones, they have still the bark on, and the white ones are without the bark. So you have 24 of the black soldiers and 12 of the white, 13 with the king. And the rules are quite simple. You move in straight lines and as far as you want. So you can move like this, or you can move like this. I wouldn't recommend that, because how you capture the other player's soldiers is by, if he puts himself into a situation like this, all you have to do is move one of your warriors so that he has one of your warriors on each side, and then he's captured or killed. You cannot move diagonally. That's a difficult word to pronounce. Like this, that's not allowed. And you can also capture or kill your opponent's soldier if he has one side against the corners. So if you move like over here, he is captured. The king is a bit more difficult to capture, because you need to have him surrounded like this, and this has been open to discussion, I know, but I spoke with some people playing this at the medieval festival in Copenhagen. They said that he's captured if he's pinned against the wall. Now he is also captured if let's just move these. If he for some reason gets himself into this situation here, and you move your soldier over here. Now, so he's pinned against his castle. The center square is his castle. By the way, only the king can stand in the castle there. But if he's outside, he can be captured in this way. The king is also a soldier and may take part in capturing the opponent's soldiers. No other piece than the king can occupy one of the king's squares, and he has his castle in the center here, and also these castles in the corners. And we don't really know how the Vikings play this game, so we can only guess. There are a few drawings, and it's been mentioned in the sagas as well. But it's a strategic game, it's a war game, and it's easy to see why this was popular, because it's easy to play, but it's very hard to play it well. So what if this happens? You have the king in his castle, surrounded by his loyal soldiers. But again, around them there is the attackers have surrounded them now. And then Mats here, he says that then the attackers actually win, because they have essentially captured both the king and his little circle of loyal soldiers. So this is another variant of the game, and I think this is the Irish version with a lot fewer pieces. So let me know if this is the version that you prefer, or if there are any significant differences in the strategy when you're playing with fewer pieces. So if you have any experience with this version, let me know in the comments. Some say the attacker has the advantage, some say the defender, the king's team, has the advantage, so I've heard both. I'm not very good at this game. I think Mats here is much better than I am.
I'm not quite sure about that.
But it's great fun, and yeah. So let's play. Should I be the attacker or the king?
Okay, you can be the attacker.
Okay. I find it always very hard where to move the first one, so I normally just do like this, something like this. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know.
And it's equally hard to counter that move again. I find it.
You know what? I'll move this one in between here, because I did mention that, did I?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. So if you have a situation, I'll show you over here. Like this, you can, well, even better, like this. You can move this one in here and remove this player. Not this player, but this soldier. But also, if I didn't have anyone here, I could still move this into that situation there, and he's not captured because he willingly moves into that dangerous situation. So he's very brave, this guy, and that's why he is not captured or killed by these two, because if he was standing there already and this guy comes here, then he is removed. And I think I've learned that it's not very wise to get too focused in one area. You need to keep an eye on the other areas as well. So I want to do something maybe over here. I'm going to sacrifice one now, I think.
If I can see what you're planning.
Wait. I didn't see that one. He's in. He should move. Yoo-hoo. Okay, thanks for the game, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. That would be nice, if you enjoyed the video, that is. So yeah, I think we will continue playing here, and yeah, okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending this time with us up here in the woods by the old cave, and have a wonderful day.
Bye bye.